Hi, today we will solve these two problems using calculus and graphs. So the first problem is we have given a function f1x and f2x as x and 2 plus log x. Okay, so here it is said that the graph of this function intersect at the four options are given. So how do we proceed? So first method is using calculus. Say let y a function which is f1x minus f2x. So y equal to x minus 2 minus log x. What we can do is differentiate. So 1 minus 1 by x and make it as 0 such that we find x equal to 1 as a critical point. So for x as 1, the slope of the tangent became positive and negative. Means at 1 we have a local minima. Okay. So there must be a point between 0 and 1 at which this curve intersect at x-axis. So we can easily neglect option 4. Now we have to check for another point. Here two other points are given, one e square and another is beyond e square. So what we can do is we check y at point e. Say here this is e and this is e square. As we know, e is lying between 2 and 3 and e square is lying between 4 and 9. So what we can find that f of e means ye, not f of e, but ye. So ye is e minus 2 minus log e means 1. So e minus 3. So this ye is negative. Okay. And y of e square. So e square minus 2 minus 2 means e square minus 4. So e square minus 4 is positive. So the function at point E is negative and point E square is positive. So it must cut between E and E square. Cut the x-axis between E and E square. So there must be another point at which this graph cuts. So the option 3 is correct. Okay. Now this is we have done using calculus. We can do the same problem using graph. So method 2 by using graph means graphical solution, graphical approach. So let's draw the graph. So one function f1x is x and f2x is x not x 2 minus log x, 2 minus log x. So x equal to 2 minus log x, sorry, 2 plus log x, 2 plus log x, x minus 2 equal to log x. Okay, so what we can do here is plot this 2, 1 is line x minus 2, so x minus 2. So x minus 2 means a straight line passing through point 2 at x-axis and with a positive slope, and another is log x. So log x graph should be like this. So we can draw this in this. So log x graph should be this. This is log x graph, and this is x minus 2 graph. This is log x. So as simply you can see that this graph intersect with x minus 2 at this point, and another point is this point. So you can simply write this must be 3 and this must be 4. So E should be here somewhere between 2 and 3, and E square means here. So there must be a point in between E and E square where this graph intersect with each other. So from graph we can also see that these two equation must cut in between 0 and 1. One solution we get here, and another solution is in between E and E square. So option 3 is correct. Okay, let's move to the second equation, second problem. A function fx equal to x square minus 1 with mod is given. So we have to check for maxima and minima point. So here what we can do is simply solve for x, okay, using calculus first, and second is using graph. So let's fx equal to mod x square minus 1. So if we open this graph, open this function, so x square is greater than 1, and second function is x square minus 1, x square is less than 1. So the function became x square minus 1 and 1 minus x square for this total x from belongs to minus infinity to minus 1 union 1 to infinite, and here x must be lies between 1 and minus 1. So this is the function. We have defined the function. Now we have to differentiate. So f dash x equal to 2x and minus 2x. Same 1 to infinite, and for x lies between 1 and minus 1. So the critical point is 0. So this is the critical point. Now f dash x for, and here two other points are also given. This is minus 1 and this is 1. So for all values of x greater than 0, there must be a positive number, okay, and for all values are between less than 0, so point is say -1. Now this function, we have plotted the sign scheme of f dash x for x beyond 1, it is always positive, and less than 1, it is always negative. And for second function in between -1 and 1, from -1 to 0 it is positive, and from 0 to 1 it is negative. So this f dash x becomes here negative to positive, here positive to negative, and again negative to positive. Means at point -1, there -1 and 1, there are local minima, 2 points, and at point 0 there is local maxima. So the answer should be local minima at point x plus -1 and a local maxima at point x equal to 0. Okay, so another way of doing this problem is using graph. So what we can do is plot the function. Our function is given as mod of x square minus 1. So we must know first of all that x square minus 1 should be a parabola, and this parabola is symmetric along y-axis. So it is -1. So our x square minus 1 graph should be like this. And it cuts the x-axis at point 1 and -1. So this is x square minus 1, the graph. Okay, now this mod is there. So to do the mod function, what we can do is we just reverse this graph which is below the x-axis and plot it just above the x-axis. It is simply the mirror image of the part which is below the x-axis. Means it cuts here at -1, so it should be 1. So the final graph is like this only. It starts from here, then it moves here, and then it goes like this. Okay, so from graph we can easily see that at point -1 and 1 there are two local minima, and at point 0 there is local maxima. Okay, so this is all for today. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.